Hi, this is Majin. Here's my comic pull list for February 1st, 2012. And it was a lighter week for me. Finally, this is, I think, 2 weeks in a row that I've got it under 50. So I'm very happy, at least for that. Hopefully I'll be able to continue that trend, keeping it around the $40 range. And it's not likely with trades, but hopefully in manga. But at least with the regular comics, that's a good sign so far that I'm able to maintain it. Okay, first up we have G.I. Joe number 10. This is part 4 in the Cobra Command story. The Cobra has a new commander-in-chief. He's a little whacked. He's trying to blow things up. And the art style kind of changes too, so it's a little bit more adultish, which is actually, I think, a step in the right direction, because this book really needs to step it up to make you think that this is not a children's book, like the other book, the other G.I. Joe Tales of, I think it's called Tales of G.I. Joe. So I'm really happy with that. Strange Talent of Luther Strode. I'm really looking forward to reading this. This book has been a home run series for me. I just hope that the last 2 issues really hit it out of the park. Villains for Hire number 3 or 4. They're introducing an old plot line, I guess you can say, from the Heroes for Hire series. And so far I'm finding this thing entertaining. It's not the greatest thing known to mankind, but on some level it just kind of is entertaining, I guess you can say. And it definitely does tie into, like I said, Heroes for Hire. So if you like Heroes for Hire and you haven't bought Villains, depending upon how this last issue turns out, you might want to get the trade. Okay, next up is Spider-Man number 679. This is the part 2 to the Twilight Zone-ish episode where the world is gonna, or the city's gonna get blown up, and I'm looking forward to reading it. Kind of curious to see how Peter Parker's gonna get out of this one. Then Uncanny X-Force 21. I love the book, just totally love it, but oh, this art. I looked through it, and the art is just, oh, it's painful sometimes. But I'll stick through it for the story. Avengers Academy number 25. This isn't one of my favorites of the week, but I still have a soft spot for Avengers Academy. Actually, I really like the cover. The cover is really nice. Hopefully the book inside will be good, and hopefully they'll start wrapping up this story with Reptile and Hybrid. Venom number 13. This is the big crossover with Red Hulk, X-23, and Ghost Rider. My guess is it's going to fail miserably at some point in time because you're having other people dealing with the story arcs. I'm just hoping that it doesn't fail that bad. But we'll see. FF number 14. Stormwatch number 6. We finally get the Wrath of the Daemonites, so we'll see where this is going to lead. This is still one of my favorite of the DC superhero teams. It's not, I can say this is probably, it's not for everybody, but it's like basically, to me this seems like it's on another level, I guess you can say, versus the regular types of comics or superheroes and superhero teams. They're looking at a different type of bigger picture, I guess you can say. And because of that, that's what appeals to me about the story. Detective number 6. These are all going to be 6, so I won't keep saying 6. We finally get the Penguin, and I don't know, Detective has been entertaining for me, so I'm hoping it continues to be so. Animal Man, and of course, with how far behind is the Swamp Thing? It's right there. Even Love Dies in the Heart of Rot. So we'll see how that works out. Maybe he should have just listened to the Swamp Thing and Swamp Buddies and say, okay, maybe I won't go out with that girl. Okay, next up is Action Comics. I don't know, I'm really enjoying the Grant Morrison storyline. It's just been really entertaining. it just in the sense of it's like I said, it's a Superman reboot almost done right. A very modernized take on it, and it's still, well, other than the death of Pa Kent, it's very, or sorry, the death of the Kents. It's true. I think it's kind of a truish to the character, and I really do like the idea of the isolation part. They really could take that to a whole new level. I don't know where they're going to take it to, but I think there's a wealth of stories that they can do with this. Batwing number 6. I will say this, that I looked through it and it gets violent, so I'm really, really happy with that. Oh, and by the way, he does go to Gotham in the next issue. I saw the end, so we'll see where that leads in terms of the story development. And finally, we have Batman and Robin Dark Knight versus White Knight trade. This is the 4th trade for the Grant Morrison run, and I'm sorry, not Grant Morrison. This went over to Judd Winnick, and I can say this: the art was starting off good, and then it went horribly wrong. And I mean horribly wrong to the point of I don't think the guy understands what Damian looks like. Type wrong. It's just like, that's not Damian. I don't know who that is, but that's not Damian. That looks like some 42-year-old guy in a Halloween costume. Horrible. But I still did enjoy the Batman and Robin run. I'm a little bit behind, but I figure I'll buy these trades when I can, because they're hardcover, and then once these things go out of print, then I don't want the trade. Nothing's worse than getting like 3 hardcovers, and then you have a softcover book. It's just like so annoying. But anyways, this is my comic pull list. Kind of curious to know how many people, in terms of the DC relaunch, how far are you guys along with that? Meaning, are you still in there for the long haul? Did you drop a good number of your books, or are you still on target with that? Kind of curious. Let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. And I'll have more reviews and commentary stuff later. So until next time.